trying to find a comfort spot. Hello, I'm moving. Moving. All right. Hello, and welcome back to Mo the Taropist. It is I, your girl Mo. Today, I don't feel like showing my face, so I'm probably going to be like that for some time because I'll be feeling like that sometimes. Okay? No judgment. Thank you. If you came here to judge, find someone else to watch. Anyways, I am here to give you a motherhood check-in. Okay, we are checking in on your motherhood journey. We are seeing where your emotions are at, how you can pour into yourself, what things are being left over from birth, childbirth, or even trauma from way back when. Okay, I have 4 decks here today. So this deck is the Archangel Power deck. This is the original Rider-Waite Tarot deck. This is the Brit's Third Eye Tarot deck, which is like a spin-off of the original. And this, my darling, is my Whispers of Healing deck. Okay, so I really enjoy this deck for healing. But I am really excited about this reading. I have done it before on Threads, but I did it very specific to each element on Threads. This time around on Threads, I just did a collective, and I told everybody, here are the extendeds, and you can come watch them and, pay me some love there. If you resonate with your reading for your sun or your moon or both, you are more than welcome to tip me in the tip jar. I have the information down below in the description box. But if you're like, yeah, I would tip you, but I just really want a personal reading because this hit too hard, I need more, then you can go ahead and book a personal reading with me. The link is in the description box as well. If you find me on Threads, there's a direct link. If you find me on Threads, there's a direct link on Threads underneath the main post that I did already. Okay, and then if you're interested in any exclusive content that will be on TikTok at some point, I did just set up subscription. So if that's something you're interested in, like maybe daily pools or something like that, let me know down in the comments and make sure you get into the TikTok subscriptions. All right, diving on in. Oh, shoot, I didn't clear the energy yet. Okay, so first we're going to clear the energy to set it for air sign, sun, and moon placements. Setting the energy for air sign, sun, and moon placements. Cleansing the space to set the energy for sun, air sign, sun, and moon placements. So taking out that water energy, the fire energy. I'm bringing in the air energy, which the air signs need to hear and feel and know in this moment. What do the air signs need to hear, see, feel, know, smell, sense in this moment in their life, on their motherhood journey? What are the mothers, air sign mothers, sun and moon needing at this time? What are the echoes they hear? What are the hearts of the matter? What are the sorrows, the grief, the things they shall let go of at this time? There we go. There's the cleansing I needed. Okay. All right. So we're going to get started by pulling a card from the Archangel deck. What is the message here Where's the message? What is the message here? For the air sign, sun, moon, rising. Not sun, moon, rising, Venus, just sun and moon for the mothers. If you are watching for your rising of Venus, I'm not judging. Oh, okay. Okay. I'm talking with my spirit team. Okay, so you have the Four of Michaels, which is the Four of Cups. No, the Four of Swords. Air signs, have you been moving too much? Do you need to slow down and take a rest? Ooh, two could be significant, and two make four. So I don't know, something about that is significant. Two becoming four. Two kids becoming four kids. Okay. Sorry, I had to sit with that energy just a smidgen. Okay, so we have the Four of Michael, which is the Four of Swords, which talks about needing to rest, needing to calm the mind, needing to power down and shut down. Insights that come from quiet meditation, the need for more sleep or time off, seek relief from stress. And then Two of Gabriel, which is the Two of Wands. Choices. Grand choices. Just the word grand is important. So if you're not having kids, you may be a grandmother. The Two of Wands says, make bold and ambitious choices. Great progress is possible. Important relationships with people who share your vision. And then the Two of Michaels is the Two of Swords. So there's a lot of air energy here, which is good because we're working on the air sign. However, it's telling me that your mind's going too much, going too fast. You need to take some time and slow it down. It will all be better if you just make a decision. You might be going back and forth about a decision. Could be job related, kid related, but at this time it's telling you to stop over analyzing and make a choice. If you don't make a choice, you're going to put yourself in a predicament. You could also be looking for a perfect solution when there's not a perfect solution. There's more of a it's time to compromise solution, right? Okay, so let's get this spread out and happen. So what is the emotional forecast here for the air, sun, and moon? What emotional theme is surfacing for the air, sun, and moon? And the motherhood train. Minor changes have occurred. These minor changes could have been something that threw you off kilter or something you didn't quite plan for. And it's taking you a bit of time to recover from this. Where can the where are the air signs neglecting their own needs? Where are the air signs neglecting their own needs? You could also have water in your chart. You're lacking structure, boundary, possibly traditions if you were raised on solid traditions and those were traditions in which you liked. If it was something you did not like, then by all means, do not continue it. Yeah, there's this energy of slowing down and trying to create a new path, needing to have patience while your ships come into the dock. Okay. What burden are the air signs, sun, and moon carrying that needs naming, addressing, or releasing? The Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So something about your karma, the way you've handled things in the past. It could just simply be forgiving yourself. This is the way you see yourself. You're seeing yourself as somebody that cannot create what they desire. You're seeing yourself as somebody that's not worthy. You're seeing yourself as somebody that is too impulsive to have the emotional beginnings, the emotional newness that you're seeking. You're too impulsive. You go back to what is better known to you. You are quick to go back to the old ways. You are quick to decide, like, ooh, this is too uncomfortable. I need to go this way. When in fact, it is meant to be uncomfortable because you are a novice. You are learning something when it comes to your emotions here. You are learning maybe how to recognize them and name them and express them, which is preventing you from modeling this kind of behavior for your child. And you could be a person that wants to model that behavior, you just don't know where to start. Okay. What lingering effects from birth, postpartum, or early motherhood still affects the air sign, sun, and moon? Your inner child healing. You have not done a lot of work on that. If you're trying to conceive air signs and you're not quite conceiving, or you have conceived and it's just been a miscarriage after miscarriage, this is probably why. Especially if you already have children, which I assume you do if you're here. You already have children, you want more children, but you're not capable of giving to them like you wish you would have had somebody give to you. And so spirit is keeping some of this from you until you can learn how to balance this part, out a bit. And what's the heart of the matter? What does the air sign, sun and moon, deeply need in the season of motherhood? What does the air sign, sun and moon, deeply need? So you need to patiently wait for things to settle. Let the dust settle. There's something that needs to settle down. You need to continue just working on yourself. Trust your intuition. You may be trying to make plans without clearly seeing what's in front of you or clearly seeing the truth. There's something you need to stop and look at. Observe with a keen, close eye. Be very observational in this, because this plan can disrupt some of your other going-ons, your other doings. And then you have justice with this. So there is something coming forward to bring fairness and to balance the scales in your life. This could be a mentor or somebody with a hierophant. This can be a mentor, somebody that's going to model for you harmony. You may be in a disharmonious state, or your home environment may not be very harmonious. There's going to be somebody coming forward or around you to model for you what this looks like, and you can take action and follow suit as they have modeled for you, or you may see where it's going to work for you, and you might tweak it so it fits you and your home situation. This could be as simple as watching a TikTok video and somebody doing something, like, say you might be struggling potty training your child, or getting your child to sit still while you're trying to get some work done, right? So you may have gone on TikTok and a random video comes up showing you a couple different strategies another mom or family uses, and you're like, oh, that one might work for me. And you give it a try, and it just, I'm now seeing the Two of Cups. It just brings blessings. It just brings joy and fulfillment. You don't have the Two of Cups present, but the Two of Wands came out twice, not once, twice, and maybe even three times, because I think I seen it in the beginning of the reading as well. And it's here in the Two of Gabriel. You also have the Two of Swords. Now you're missing the Two of Cups, and you're missing the Two of godly, what is it? Two of Pentacles. So that's telling me that either you have the stability and that's not something, like you have the balance and stability worked out and that's not something you need to work on, or it's telling me that those things need to be addressed by you. You need to address something within those things to better benefit you moving forward. Okay, so what is the sacred anchor here? What will help ground the air signs, sun and moon, when they feel lost, triggered, or overwhelmed? What's going to help ground them? Divine timing, the trust in your intuition and your instincts. You could be trying to break out of your mental state. Because I don't remember what card it was, but I was getting, you feel like you're not mentally stable. You feel like you're lacking some mental stability here with the Seven of Pentacles and this Nine of Swords in reverse, but you're gaining it. This is something you're gaining. You just need to trust the process and trust your ability to move forward. You have fertile, fruitful energy that as you work through some of these tribulations, these trials you're going through, it's going to be fruitful for you. You will have a new perspective. You could be a person that's just deep, deep, deep in a mental rut. And it's not directly just related to your motherhood journey. It could be a lot of things that involve life, but you just feel so upset, disappointed. I want to use the term disgusted with yourself, but that's like a little harsh for me. But if that's something that resonates with you, then, so be it. I can't change that. I can give you words of encouragement. I don't know exactly what kind of words of encouragement. It's better if I know exactly what you're going through. But in this case, I can just tell you that things are gonna, sorry, my eyes itchy. Things are gonna progress in the best way possible. There's the need to be patient and trust your instincts, trust the way you're going. If you're guided to go one direction, to gain more knowledge, to gain the wisdom, to gain the key to unlock these things, then you need to go that direction. You need to trust your instincts to follow traditions, trust your instincts to break karmic patterns and cycles instinctively. Healing guidance. What spiritual or intuitive message do you need to hear for emotional wellness? So what spiritual or intuitive message does the air sign, sun, and moon need to hear for emotional wellness? What spiritual message do you're trying to pour from an empty cup? And you need to slow down because you cannot pour from an empty cup. You cannot pour in out of something that is already empty. Wish fulfillment is coming. You just need to rest. Take your time. There's not much more work you need to do. You need to have patience. If you're trying to work to keep yourself busy like water signs, that's not exactly what you want. And I'm really getting the energy that some of you guys may be wanting to try for another kid. And if that's the case, you really don't want to work yourself too much. You're going to overexert your body, provide stress to your body. But if you have to, that's one thing. But if you don't, then don't, do that. Okay, any of these cards need clarifying? Any of these messages need clarifying here? Do any of these messages need... Could be heartbroken over something. Again, miscarriage energy is here, heavy. Ace of Cups in reverse again. The world is coming to you. The things you wish are coming to you. The Eight of Wands in reverse again. Judgment. Bottom of the deck, Queen of Wands. There's this energy that you don't feel like you're deserving of this energy. Like you're not deserving to release the pain. You're not deserving to get more filled cups. You're not deserving of the world. There's this lack energy, this energy of you don't feel capable of being a mother. And if you feel capable of being a mother, you may be being too hard on yourself, and you need to have a little bit more patience with who you are and where you're at on your journey and what it means to be a mother. Because the bottom line is all moms are going to make a mistake. It doesn't matter how wise or how long you wait, right? It doesn't matter if you wait until you have all the wisdom in the world, because quite literally your children come and they come to teach you lessons. They come to show you new ways. They come to show you where you've struggled and what you need to do different. And if you're in this group, your children have shown you where you lack your confidence, where you feel like you don't deserve things. And what's interesting, that Justice card was out. I don't know where it went. I don't even know if I kept that card. But it had came out in that original pool. If you rewind, I swear to you, and it was in the upright. This is in the reverse, telling me that while things are going to work out for you and come out even or come out fair, you do not feel that way. You do not feel like these good things could possibly be coming to you. You feel like these miracles are for somebody else and they're going to bypass you. And I don't know if you saw that, but there's that Three of Wands. Again, it's already out here. This whole reading, the rest of these cards are just to confirm. The Four of Swords again. Are you kidding me? And she's literally asleep. Rest your body. Take your time. There's no need to rush this energy. There's no need to speed into something new. There's no need to run away from something that feels uncomfortable. You just need to spend your time resting your body and find peace with where you're at and who you are in this moment. Okay, final messages. What are the final messages here? Oh, she's pretty. That's a big chunk of cards. Okay. You have forward movement and intention. Move forward with intention. Have intention in the direction you choose to go. Don't make a random choice. Make a choice with intent. Make a choice with your goals in mind. Receive healing. Rest. Rest so you can receive the healing. Are there any final messages here? Oh my goodness, the medicine, health. Go to the doctor if you haven't already. Unexpected. You allow yourself to heal. You allow yourself to take patience and breathe. Allow yourself to breathe. Guess what's at the? You have unexpected pregnancy is what I hear. But there's an unexpected shift with these boundaries. But there's also a little fish here. There's a little fish right there. I'm going to invest in a better camera, and y'all ain't going to be able to mess with me because you're going to be able to see all the messages. Somebody is pregnant, and this pregnancy carries the kingdom for them. This pregnancy carries, there's two of them. One's further than the other. You already have a child here, earthbound. You may even have, hold on. So this part of the message isn't going to be for everybody. But you as a mother already have a child here, earthbound. Okay? You have a daughter. And from the card, she resembles you very much so. You have a matriarch, a mother looking over you. Reflection, the reflection of you. Somebody shows you back to them, and this could very well be your current child. Somebody shows you back to them as you showed your mother back to her. You're choosing to respond differently. Then I'm also getting this message that somebody else has a not just a daughter but a son and two children coming on the way. The son also could just be could have just been lost, miscarried, but you have another baby coming in, bringing in the kingdom. It could already be this baby that you have previously lost, but you weren't in a position to hold the baby in the way that you wanted to hold the baby, in the way you wanted to embrace them, in the way you wanted to love them and cherish them and care for them. You just weren't in that position in that moment. And baby knew that. So whether it was a miscarriage or an abortion, I know times in the US a little tricky. So depending where you live, that abortion piece may or may not apply. If there is a miscarriage though on the table, or there was abortions on the table, you are being led down this path to a kingdom, and this kingdom is going to be so full of love and joy, but it's a love and joy that you gain from this new child that's coming into your life. And then shortly after that, Irish twins, 1 to 2 years, another child is coming in. Wow, I just amazed myself. I got all of that from this card. Hawks can be significant, but you could also be like a mama bear. You can be like a swan, very, very, very territorial, and that's connected to the card control. So you may be a mother that feels like she needs all the control in the world, but Spirit is asking you to breathe, to move forward from this pain with intention, to receive the healing. Have your hand open, your left palm open to God, to the universe, to your angels and guardians, and ask them to pour the healing into your hand, to allow you to move with intent, to allow you to expect the unexpected, and to be able to breathe at peace with your soul. Some of you may have 5 kids, and some of you may have 8 kids, and not all of them are going to be necessarily your biological kids. I even feel like some of this could speak to grandchildren. All right. If this message resonated with you, air signs, please don't forget to like, share, and comment down below on this video. You can also send me a tip in my tip jar. It's in the description box underneath the tip jar exchange. You can also book a reading if you feel like, wow, this was pretty connected to me. I need to know more information. You can book a personal reading, and the link is also in the description box. Toggle over to shop and go ahead and select tarot reading. Scroll down to the Motherhood Check-in if you're interested in any soul doula readings. The soul doula is here to speak. Those soul doula readings are going to be surrounded or focused on spirit baby. So if that's something you're interested in, go ahead and comment down below. Right now it's not an offering on my site, but something I am looking to build my gift on and eventually offer it on my site. All right. So I am clearing my space and getting ready to do the earth signs. Earth signs, sun and moon. Okay. Clearing the earth sign, clearing for earth signs, taking out all the air sign energy, adding some earth sign grounding energy, getting ready for earth signs, getting ready for earth signs. Okay, I'm not keeping these cards out because I'll reshuffle at the end for that deck, but meditation came out. Getting ready for earth signs. Okay, more decks to clear. Clearing out the energy of air signs and clearing the energy or filling the energy for the earth signs. Making sure this energy is open, loving, and accepting, even of the messages we don't really want to hear. And then the other one is hidden blessings. Okay, I lied. I'm going to keep these out. Meditation and healing blessings. I'm just going to set them off to the side because I wasn't ready for them. Two of Swords in reverse, refusing to make a choice is immediately what I hear when I see that card. Anytime, it doesn't matter the context or what. There's a choice that needs to be made, and you may be refusing to see it as something that needs to be made, meaning you may not be wanting to see your downfalls or your pitfalls or your pit stops or your side stops as intervention or as trauma or as something that needs to be worked on and healed or as something that could use a perspective shift. All right. Okay. Taking this card, which is the Eight of Gabriel in the reverse, which is also Eight of Wands, learning how to slow down and take a breather. This is another one I will take. The Three of Michaels, Three of Swords in reverse, moving forward from old wounds, old traumatic events, trauma. All right. So that's your overall motherhood energy right now. You're just trying to take things slow, enjoying the small things, the finer things, the simple things, the priceless things in life. When I say finer things, that's what I mean. Not this fancy stuff. Okay, what is the emotional forecast here? What emotional theme is surfacing for the earth signs? What's the emotional theme for the earth signs? So we have Judgment in reverse. Where are the earth signs neglecting their own needs? Where are the earth signs, sun and moon, neglecting their own needs? You guys are neglecting your needs by not creating and not having the confidence in what you're creating. You're neglecting your own strength, your own power. For the Judgment cards, you're struggling to let me come back to that. Hold on. What burdens are the earth signs, sun and moon carrying? And we have the 8 of Wands again in the reverse. And the burden that you're carrying is the lack of ambition you had as a child. The desire to have to stay where you're not wanted. Not seeing your new blessings that are coming around the corner. You're blocking yourself. You're blocking yourself from those blessings. That's why this hidden blessings card came out. You have hidden blessings coming, but you're blocking it. It could be because you're not meditating or you're not sitting with spirit to see what these blessings are or the direction needed to take. So what effects from birth, postpartum, or early motherhood still affect the earth sign, sun and moon? Tradition, not value, but you find your value. You see your value in the way other people see your traditions, and in a traditional sense. That's where you see your value. You don't see your value in the new direction you're going yet. That hasn't been brought to your attention yet. What's the heart of the matter? 9 of Pentacles. So you have a financial security here, a financial structure. You could have been in a position to even reject or say no to a blessing, and you didn't realize it was going to be a blessing for you. Okay, the same sacred anchor. And the sacred anchor is your blessings need you to let go. There's something here for you in your motherhood journey that you cannot see. You are too blind to see it. You cannot physically see it. And it could be because you're not slowing down. You're holding on to past pain. You're not releasing any of these pains. You're sitting in the sorrow. You're saying, woes is me all day. You could even be praying, but you're like, when you're praying, you're not like releasing it. You're still holding the pain that comes with it. What is the guidance here? Justice in the reverse. The Queen of Swords. Your guidance is to be less harsh, but to communicate your truth. You may be manipulating the situation for your benefit. You may not want me to say that. You may not want to hear the truth. What are any clarifiers here for the sun and moon earth signs? Clarifiers for the sun and moon earth signs. Literally the 9 of Pentacles and the Justice in the reverse again. And they came out near each other. So 9 of Pentacles came out as the heart of the matter. Your heart deeply wants you or needs you to see that in this season of motherhood that you are financially secure. In your parenthood journey, you are financially secure. You have a great peer. Grape turns into wine. That's fancy, okay? That's like fancy mom-ish right there. You just sipping your wine, smelling it. You wine connoisseur. But there's just this energy, you don't feel like you deserve it. Spiritual or intuitive message. So the spiritual or intuitive message you needed to hear for emotional wellness is to release it, find balance. Things will make it fair, but you do not need to use your words to cut deep to make things fair. Things will be made clear on their own and their own recognizance. I don't even talk like that. Cognizance. You're judging yourself so hard. You're holding on to judgments that people have projected onto you. Um and it's really just blocking your blessings. It's really blocking your ability to move forward in life and to see the blessings in which you have when it comes to where you are and who you are becoming. Any other messages here? Shh. Guardian came out. Somebody's protecting you. 44. Any other messages here? Okay, last shuffle for this deck. Breathe at the bottom, card 22. So you have meditation, remember that fell out earlier. That goes right along with breathe. Then you also have hidden blessings. And guardian, but you also, in the hidden blessings, go along with guardian because they're who help you bring the blessings. You really just need to bridge this gap here of being able to release things when it's necessary. You may be a person that just really struggles with that. An alternative approach. Oh, this is going to be a beautiful message here. Hopefully I have enough time and I'll make it quick as best as I can. Here, her wing is broken. You may feel like you can no longer fly because your mental health is really dampening or has dampened you. And you are, through your guardians, through your hidden blessings, through your meditation, through breath work, you have found a way to mend this. And this is going to be the alternative approach. This alternative approach is going to bring so much healing. This came out to you probably recently. It probably hasn't even been a whole 7 days. It's probably, I'm going to say, since Thursday, so of last week, so July 10th. It's been 5 days since you've acknowledged this alternative approach. And we're ending it at 44:22. Yeah, that's your message. Peace, love, and many blessings or signs. If this resonated with you, don't forget to like, share, and comment. Don't forget to send your tip in the tip jar if you feel called to do so. Otherwise, I'll see you around. Peace, love, and many blessings. Also, don't forget to book your personal if you need that. That information will be in the comment section below. See you around.